Two lifestyles, one major decision. City living or suburban living, which one truly fits your life? On one side, city living, vibrant, convenient, and always connected. On the other, suburban living, spacious, peaceful, and family-friendly. Let's skip the assumptions, no cliches, just honest comparisons. Each category earns points, so by the end you'll know exactly which lifestyle stands out for you. And the winner might surprise you. Okay, here's how we're gonna break it down. We're comparing both options across a bunch of categories: cost of living, space and comfort, environment and quality, family and schools, commute and accessibility, work and remote flexibility, community and social life, and oh yeah, investment potential. We've got a mind map here. It's basically our roadmap for this showdown. Alright, first up, cost of living. So starting with city living. Yeah, it's vibrant, connected, never a dull moment, and hey, there's definitely higher earning potential. Office buildings, job hubs, you name it. And this is a big but, those property prices, they can be absolutely wild. Like rent and utilities are through the roof sometimes. Now switching over to suburban living, oh, right away you feel that difference. Property prices, way lower, property taxes, also easier on your wallet. And honestly, utility costs don't make you gasp every month. Only catch is you might end up forking over some cash for commuting. Still, overall, suburbs totally take the crown here for affordability. Next, space and comfort. Let's talk city first. City apartments are all about compact and efficient living. If you're a fan of walkable neighborhoods, that's pretty sweet. But let's be real, smaller apartments, limited outdoor space. It can feel a little cramped and yeah, less privacy for sure. Now, suburban living, oh, and here's something cool, space is the name of the game. Big homes, yards, you get actual square footage and honestly, so much more privacy. Dedicated family spaces too. Downside, sometimes it feels spread out, but still, suburbs totally score big for comfort. Let's move on to environment and quality. City living first. Massive shout out to cultural attractions, delicious food spots, and entertainment. There's always something happening. And it's a big one: noise pollution, traffic jams, constant buzz. It can get stressful, and I mean those crowded streets, not everyone's cup of tea. Flipping over to suburbs, it's like a breath of fresh air. Literally. Cleaner air, quiet streets, green spaces, and an all-around peaceful vibe. Lower stress too. The one trade-off though, fewer entertainment or foodie places nearby. But for overall environment and vibe, the suburbs win this round hands down. Oh, quick pause, here's something wild. Between 2020 and 2022, more than 2 million people picked up and moved from cities to the suburbs. Why? Chasing lower costs and honestly just wanting a slower pace. That's a serious shift. Okay, family and schools. So city living gives you this awesome mix of cultural experiences and tons of school options. But the reality check? Schools can get super crowded, crime rates tend to be higher, and family-friendly stuff is a little scarce. Now suburbs, oh boy, this is where they shine. Well-funded public schools, smaller class sizes so teachers actually remember your name, and safe, kid-friendly neighborhoods. Playgrounds, sports leagues, like the whole works. In fact, 79% of suburban buyers say it's all about family needs. Plus, family amenities galore. It's honestly a big win if you've got kiddos. Only thing you'll miss is some of that city cultural diversity. Let's talk commute and accessibility now. So city living is unbeatable for public transport. Walk to most places, don't need a car, and hospitals, shops, they're just around the corner. But let's not forget, parking is a nightmare and traffic can seriously test your patience. Now suburbs are getting better, transit improvements, sweet road networks, and tons of new developments popping up. Also, if you're working remotely, and by the way, almost 59% of remote workers are picking the suburbs these days, you're golden. Downside is you're stuck with a car more often than not, and commutes can be long if you're heading into town. So honestly, both have their ups and downs here. It's a tie. Jumping to work and remote flexibility. Cities are job magnets, dense markets, quick office runs, seriously networking central. Downside, you sometimes get trapped in that daily commute, and if remote work is your thing, good luck fitting an office into a tiny studio. Suburbs, though, are coming up strong: hybrid and remote work models, co-working spaces, top-tier internet, and actual quiet home offices. Way better for remote pros. Downside, not as many jobs nearby, so you might need to look further out. But you know what? In this category, it's pretty even. Alright, next, community and social life. City living means you're surrounded by diversity, nightlife options, and a buzz of events, never boring. On the flip side, cities can be weirdly anonymous. Sometimes you feel more isolated even with all those people around, and let's face it, not always the strongest sense of community. Switching to suburbs, this is where you get close-knit vibes, community spirit, block parties, watch programs, and you actually know your neighbors. More support, events, real connections. The one small con is maybe less cultural variety, but overall social life feels way stronger. Suburbs snag this one. Last but not least, investment potential. In the city, sure, you've got high demand and rental markets are strong, but wow, those prices are already so high and appreciation is pretty limited. Meanwhile, the suburbs have steady property appreciation, much lower entry price, and all these new developments attracting buyers. It gives first-timers a real foothold. Only hitch is the market can be slow in some places, but long-term stability, yes please, so suburbs are the clear winners here for investment. Let's map it out side by side. Looking at everything: costs, space, environment, family friendliness, social life, investment, all that stuff. City living scores big in commute and job access, but suburban living just keeps racking up wins for space, family life, comfort, and plain old peace of mind. The radar chart tells the story. Suburbs are leading in most categories. Alright, so here's the lowdown. If you're all about fast-paced living, love that city energy, hanging out with people from all walks of life, and your job is right downtown, then city living is probably gonna be your vibe. But if you're raising a fam, want more bang for your buck, appreciate a quieter atmosphere, and either work remotely or don't mind a bit of a commute, suburbs are tough to beat. The winner. Suburban living totally stands out for today's needs. So here's the big takeaway: suburban demand is up 15% in 2025. People are making moves for bigger spaces and chill vibes. At the end of the day, it comes down to what you value most. Convenience or space, energy or peace, diversity or community. Where do you picture yourself thriving?